Unit 11.3 Create a teaching learning space. Creating a learning space will hopefully allow you and your children to change mindsets from a parent-child relationship to a teacher-student relationship. Your children must realize that they have responsibilities and are accountable for their behavior. They are the biggest stakeholders of their educational goals, objectives and outcomes. As their teacher, you need to make this learning environment as user-friendly as possible, making sure that your students have the hardware and software they need, all the stationery and resources they need, and limiting disturbances as much as possible when teaching or doing homework. Get furniture that has enough table space, comfortable chairs, books for studying or to use for referencing or research. Get a whiteboard for notes, explanations, diagrams etc. Search and explore the various websites like the resources listed in Unit 10.2 Online Educational Resources. There could also be access to a repository supplied by the certification or course supplier or organization. Try to find a space in the home that has a lot of natural light, a fresh airflow and that doesn't have distractions or color schemes that disrupt the much-needed concentration for learning. Movement during activities will stimulate interest further and keep the focus on the activity, allowing for deeper learning. There are far more opportunities for movement for a homeschooling teacher than in a normal teaching environment. Learning is more memorable when academic learning is made more interesting with social integration and/or movement. You could adapt your teaching to include the interests of your students, their environment, go on field trips to museums, aquariums, animal parks, exhibitions and projectiles, or assign tasks that will make learning the content more meaningful. This might take some preparation if you cannot source the lesson plan, assignment or project template online. There are thousands of free and paid templates online. Integrating more than one subject into an activity unit studies model could be challenging, but far more interesting and much more fun than going through the usual process at school. As a parent, you are responsible for many other things in the household. It is important that you take care of your own physical, intellectual and emotional needs. You can model and promote self-care by exercising with your children or by yourself so that you get alone time. Spending time with adults is also important. A stimulating conversation can be relaxing as well as good for emotional support. Having other interests like hobbies and taking part in sport is also healthy for the mind and body. Finding balance is important. Please hit the subscribe button for more updates. Thanks for watching this video.